What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Shaolin Jet here, ready to react to some Wu-Tang member Ghostface Killah with his album called Supreme Clientele 2. Now if y'all know me, y'all know I'm not a big fan of long ass albums. I see there's a lot of skits here, so you know that might be like why the album is long. But with that being said though, we're not gonna do too much talking. We're not gonna take too much time in the intro. We're gonna get straight to it. Y'all know what it is here on the channel. Y'all know I love Wu-Tang Clan and you know Ghostface with his whole solo project. This is gonna be my first solo project by Ghostface, like going into it, just going straight raw. The first track is called Intro by Redman. Let's get straight to it.
The man of the hour, the man of the month, the man of a lifetime. He's inspired everyone around the globe with albums like Iron Man, Bulletproof Wallets, Fish Scale, More Fish, Big No Rehab, Wizard of
More Fish. I like that title. I need that title.
I'll be motherfucking chicks. The ladies wanna fuck and niggas wanna be. And all the kids love Uncle Tony Stark. Black by popular demand with the new album. Ladies and gentlemen.
Leading to the next track called Iron Man. We're gonna let it ride.
Here we go. We back at it again. Supreme Clientele.
This is what we got.
On the door was Ronald Reagan with fronts. My man ran over his legs, all we heard was the crunch. Shake, shake. Nobody moved, just finish your lunch. Damn, I got green mouth all over my dump. Fake Democrats, bull jackets blowing that drum. I put weight on so many bodies, you could call me a pump. I'm like Gorbachev, vanilla cream, that big chain, sick frame, six flames. Even had a white girl with him, thought he was Rick James. Rick, yeah, these rules to the streets you don't know about. You can't just take it back when your soul is out. Hit you like Steven Seagal, let's pull your shoulder out. Be careful around the babies when the soul is out.
Hey, yo. So right here he said, you can't just take it back when your soul is out. Soul is out. Oh, never mind. I thought he said soul it, like soul it out. But it says soul it out, like, you know, your soul. Hit you like Steven Seagal, pull out your shoulder out. Now, Steven Seagal, bro, it was crazy enough about Steven Seagal. I'm assuming this is the guy with long hair that does like really cool action movies back in the days. Like, he has the same presence as like who can I choose? Like, I feel like Steven Seagal is the type of to be like Nicolas Cage, where there's just like an enormous amount of movies that no one's ever heard of. You know, like if you really look at Nicolas Cage catalog, the dude acts for the love of the game. So he's a go actor. You know what I'm saying? Like he just acts for the love of the acting. And that's the same feeling that I get with Steven Seagal. I haven't seen him in a long ass time, but when I was growing up, my grandma would have that motherfucker on the TV all the time. Like he would have a movie like every other day. With that being said, though, I got carried away. I really like the song. Production wise is killing it. I like the production. I mean, he's just going off about, you know, like again, you know, if you go all the way to the top, the stamps on the dope was Ronald Reagan with fonts. My man ran over his leg. All we heard was a crunch. You know, obviously because you're hit and run. You know, the hit and run. So again, some cool stuff here. That's also pretty cool that he's using Iron Man as like, again, somebody in the comments said, or Tengo Faye said that, you know, in the comments, he said that Iron Man, Starkey, Tony Stark, like he has a bunch of nicknames that he collected throughout like his time as a rapper. I'm gonna just call him Killah. I'm either gonna call him Killah or Ghost, because it's just a lot of nicknames. But he's using the Iron Man nickname here, because again, he right here said, "Lady scream, F you Starks, you're going to jail." I feel like also using the Iron Man thing, I'm trying to like get it to where it's connecting to Iron Man, because in Iron Man he also has that persona where they follow him around and he gets scrutinized by the society, even though Iron Man has, you know, the planet and humanity in his best interest. You know, and then if you flip it to Ghost, it feels like he has his best interest on rap. You know, and then you have all these people trying to tell him to, like, you know, slow down or whatever the case may be.
Caramel cream, Brazilian fox. I got Wall Street bugging off of helium stocks. I got the felony youth, $1 million a pop. And shout out to wheelchair walk, they get busy. Polo shirts that cover your face, the night switch look pretty. Prime example, just give me a reason to get gritty. Your girl, she opened her mouth, I'm blowing the milk out of titties. Ha!
Like I said, that first track was decent. That first, you know, I'm gonna take that as the first track because the intro is just the intro. But yeah, dope track right there, Iron Man. I let me know how y'all feel about that track. Did y'all really like connect it and thought that track was like just like an awesome opener? Like, let me know in the comments how y'all feel. I personally think it's a cool track. The next song we got here is called Sample 420. I like that right there. Also, like I said in the beginning, long album, 22 tracks. So we're gonna do 11 tracks. We're gonna do that as part 1, and then we're gonna react to the other 11 tracks later. That'll be part 2.
What? We bang hammers like a judge do. Intimidate fake rappers in the plug too.
Ooh, okay. We bang hammers like the judge do. I feel like that's a very straightforward line, but I feel like I've never heard somebody use the judge like to reference hammer, but he's obviously talking about, you know, something else.
Who's on that Gladys Knight? On that midnight plane to Georgia, and we carry light. Cash, 800,000 in the go yard. Grams off the shores of Miami, I know the Coast Guards. My street resume, carry no scars. Every line with a hook, that's a crowbar. Mechanic, don't you know no good? Elroy Preston, split C's, these is my commandments like Charleston Heston.
I like this. I like this song. I like the beat a lot more than the other one.
Yeah, old school El Producto, running with hustlers, gun boys, and cutthroats. Inhale a gun smoke, I don't give a fuck though. Can't keep a good nigga down, we up though. Respect to y'all, and never let enemies that's disguised as friends sit next to y'all. You ain't a dope till you lose it all. Watch it fall apart, then revamp, do it all from start.
He said, and never let enemies that disguise as friends sit next to y'all. You ain't a goat till you lose it all. Watch it fall apart, then revamp. Do it all from the start. Speak your heart. Like, I fuck with this right here overall. I'm not the greatest rapper, so this might not have come out as smooth as Ghostface, but what I get from this bars is like, again, don't let no fuck. I was about to say, don't let no fuck motherfucker get on your level. Like, obviously, you know, a path of success is a path of loneliness. You got to be able to separate friendship and business, if that makes sense. If you're, you know, if you're following Ghostface Killah's footsteps of becoming a rapper or, you know, something successful in this lane of entertainment, most likely most people are going to be fake towards you. I also like, you know, if you ain't the go until you lose it all, watch it all fall apart. Obviously, you know, you're not going to be nothing until you lose everything. If you lose everything and you're still able to move past all that and still feel like $1 million, even though, like, you are the price, is pretty much what he's saying. Like, everything else around you, all the materialistic things can, you know, you can lose it all. But at the end of the day, if you're a goat in your heart, you're a goat forever, you know? That's how I'm going to take that line. Y'all, 4th track called Curtis May.
Yeah, you heard? Yeah, city for life. This how we dive in. Alright? Yeah. Let's go. We made it work over baby stove. Slice the St. Lucia. Hit the coke in the baby clothes. Crush ecstasy. Stuffed in the line in the beds. Your head mounted in the walls in the crib. All we do is sit back and laugh. Crack beers, hang my keys on your face, sitting next to a deer. Start throwing the cape like Dracula. Chris Cartier's, Sydney Portier, 1942. Bust a little 38, so early urge, forgive me. I hopped over a pearly gate, played the soundtrack of my life. He set the record straight. Had niggas out there robbing for that purple tape. Chains got snatched, grills got ripped, triple the murder rate. These raps is like painkillers, taking on empty stomachs. Every line was prescribed to just bang niggas. Nah, might as well hang niggas. A verse swap, come again if it's great business.
He's using the metaphors of pain killing and, you know, obviously this man-made drugs compared to the rap game that we have on right now. It's just so synthetic, you know. We have a rap game that is very much, you know, following the footsteps of other rappers, you know. There's not a lot of creativity as far as it goes. So he's using the painkiller as like a metaphor for it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, another twin ghost experience. Trinity goes from the top, pointing the pyramid. Meaning I'm aligned with the stars. God body and God soul, divine with the bars.
said, I'm not a star. I'm just a guy who always takes shit too far. Shoot out at the back of my car. Is this Conway the Machine? Because it doesn't sound like Conway the Machine. Or Style P. I don't know who Style P is, to be fair. So I don't know.
We all gotta be honest, kindness to God. If a nigga play with us, then his problems promise to God. And on the receiving end of a lot of bodily scars. I'm pushing a new Mercedes Benz without a license. I'm heisting bird with the rice and my wings is decisive. Nah, might as well hang niggas. A verse swap, come again if it's great business. Rappers like painkillers, taking on empty stomachs. Every line is prescribed to just bang niggas. It's laying on the floor, only fact.
All right, before I get to this fourth dimension track, that fourth track, Curtis Way, featuring Style P and Conway the Machine. I couldn't put apart who was Style P and Conway because Conway usually has a very specific voice that he does for his music, but it didn't sound like him, unless I'm mistaking him with somebody else. But definitely an interesting track, probably my favorite track of the album for sure. When it came to production and just overall, like I just definitely messed with that track. The next track we got here is called The Fourth Disciple.
Only found was his hammer. Just came home from doing 12 in his slammer. Blood running from his mouth, his eye laying on the floor. Only found was his hammer. Just came home from doing 12 in his slammer. Blood running from his mouth, his eyes got low. He froze my hand real tight, then he let go. Nah, nigga, don't start that shit. We been the worst shootouts in this, and we got hate no times. Look, wake up, it's me and stars. We gonna get up and walk. I'ma tie your clock tomorrow night. We got a flight to catch some little party. So you fit it in the fucking coffin. You touch my nigga, yo, get the fuck up off him. My nigga ain't like y'all niggas. Now y'all huddling around like a bunch of bitches. Your mouth, call his wiz, notify his mom. Not forget it, she already lost 2 sons. Saying to myself, shit don't look too good. Another black man lost in the hood. No cigar, help a lot, I gave him CPR. He looked disconnected from life like a VCR. God damn it, I can't stand it. I'm rocking back and forth like a hammock. So what I feel that he left the planet. Come on, Charles, wake up.
Alright, so that was a short song called The Fourth Disciple. Obviously, from the lyric content, he's talking about he's talking about somebody that might have lost his life in front of him. Somebody who he's seen, obviously pass away from like gun violence or just hood stuff, man, hood stuff. Just this degenerate stuff that makes no sense. So again, yeah. I'm not gonna go too deep into that track. Y'all know what it is. It's a short little track about, somebody who passed away. With that being said, the next track we got here is called Windows.
We in this bitch again, baby. Indiana told me to come to the yo, Cazelle's on. Surfing through hard battles. Bengals on both arms. I make time travel. They build dimensions, my soul suspense. Cop AR stiff nines up the pole conviction. Fiat. Fake niggas get rolled in the triage. Stuff like 40 bricks in the doors of a Fiat.
One thing for sure is that they love making up words because, obviously, biatch is spelled wrong, obviously, bitch. Obviously, I know that they're talking about slang and stuff like that, but it's just funny how they can really manipulate the English dictionary to make up words and to fit the rhymes. Like, getting rolled up in the triage, doors of a Fiat, you know what I'm saying? Like, these, like, what are you talking about? In my opinion, again, I'm not from this life. I'm not from where they're from, so I don't know what they're talking about. Let's just make that very clear before y'all get in the comments talking about, you're not from the culture. Maybe because I'm not. Have you ever thought about that? I like the sample. Sounds like a blues song. That is a blues song. I like the beat. You're a 90s rapper when you gotta spell out words. Shout out to B.I.G, the D.I. just a bunch of words, bro. Like, you're from the 90s when you gotta spell it out.
You see blood on the floor, just continue to mock. Or get lumped on with bars of Irish spring in a sock. Royal blades and alcohol and burn the chop. See those guards rewarded, release date, no parties. The keys growing in beards like James Harden. I like to tell you about the little girl that left us all alone. Trouble is, if I paint the picture too well, you might fall in love with her too. Oh, she was about 5'6", a little bag of tricks.
All right, we're getting to the first skit. called Pause. But that last track right there, Windows, I actually really enjoyed the tracks that we're getting so far. I mean, Iron Man, Sample 420, Curtis Way, Fourth Disciple. I haven't heard a bad track. It's obvious, like, Ghostface right here is just in the pocket. He's in the pocket. It sounds like a great album. Yeah, and we're only on the 7th track, so let's see what we got.
Hey, what's good with Knuckles? Nah, he coolin'. He just came home, though. You hold his head, though. Pause. Hey, yo, why is it a pause, bro? Yo, y'all little niggas is driving me crazy. You can't say shit without a pause. Every line is a pause. The fuck's wrong with y'all niggas, man? The fuck is you talking about, though, man? Yo, listen, man. That's taking this shit too far, bro.
It's been going on for years. We gave you mad passes, multiple.
Like what? Like what?
Back in the day, you said some shit. We eat fish, toss salads. What? Make rap ballads. That was you.
Hold on, though.
That was
this,
you.
This is 30 years ago, bro.
Okay.
This 30 years, but listen, what do a salad got to do with ass?
Tossing salad? You know what?
Listen,
I'm with Ghostface Killah on this one. You know, the pause element, it was funny in middle school and high school, and I have said it in my grown-up life too. And every time that I said it in my grown-up life, I just pause and then go like, why did I say that? You know, because, you know, if you're pausing everything, it's like he said, you got a freaky ass mind. Because like right there, he said tossing salad. I don't find that to be a pause, unless obviously in their culture salad means something completely different. But tossing salad doesn't seem like a bad thing to say. So again, I'm with Ghostface on this one. The pause little elements should just leave that where it was in the back in the days, because yeah, it's just like there's no reason to be pausing everything. You know, if I say I'm gonna blow your head off, it's exactly what we say. I'm gonna blow your head off. It has nothing to do with the other type of culture. So again, interesting.
Yeah. Yo. Okay. You know niggas can't write like this, right? 1, 2. Okay. Let's about to do it. Yo, we used to rob niggas left and right. We try to get slick with slapping across they pipes.
Tell me what this beat sounds so lovely and sounds so like it's gonna be like up and at it, you know, harmony, you know, like a cool beat. But then he starts the song with saying, "We used to rob folks left and right." Like he just started off the track with some degenerate shit.
Race to the staircase, shoot out the lights, and let off a few shells at the door on the right. They got dust, weed, half pound of E. Under the couch, a shotgun, 12 keys. Bow, another shot, and the door flew open. Making snow on the table, and fiend is still smoking. She rolled out of respect, threw 4 in his chest. Heard some niggas in the back with a rude dialect. Room turned on the vacuum, maybe I'll distract them. Got him, gathered all of the babies in the bathroom. Take your little Cheetos, I'll be back soon. I know the dread that cut off his hair, wore a half moon. 4 gold teeth, caught a body in Cancun. Droppers like Equinox up in the spot. I'm talking about waste, that's no TVs and clocks. But hold on, they was ordered to eat my food, called by the main boss. A hail of bullets, a rain of terror. Pictures hanging off the wall, can't put them back together. Curtains and Clorox bottles, holes forever. The ball's furniture was damaged to cream leather. I'm good for confrontation. We good for that. I guess I don't have patience now. No more.
I like this song.
Type of shit no more, motherfucker. Let's go.
I like this song so far, especially this little chorus right here. He's talking about, you know, I'm not good at confrontation. Yeah, we good for that. I guess I don't have patience. No, I'm not. Not no more. I ain't got time for that shit. You know, again, I really like this right here. He's saying that he's no longer in that lifestyle, but if you were to show up and give him that trouble, he's obviously going to blast back, which is, you know, again, is exactly what we want to hear from people his age. So we don't want to hear the future talk. We want to hear them talk about what they could do if you push them, but they're not on that no more. That's what I like to hear.
Yes, I told you, but listen, they got on hold you. We ain't playing no games. Nah, nigga, you know what it is. You wanna learn, I won't mold you. I'll mold you. Niggas in the street will fold you. Better stay.
It's my favorite song of the album for sure.
Right there, nigga. Right there. Let's go.
This is my favorite song of the album. All right, y'all, we're getting to the next skit called Forge MD. It leads to the next track called Break Beats.
Off the Eiffel. I don't Navy real dripping the terrain in the range. Click bang, yeah, we flip lanes and we switch planes. Wu-Tang, spit blue flames, Bruce Wayne, Wu-Tang. Camouflage down on some low frames, Wu-Tang.
Ooh. Navy rails dripping the terrain in the rains. Click bang, yeah, we flip lanes and we switch planes. Brutame, spit blue flames. Bruce Wayne, new stains. Man, the rhyme scheme is pretty crazy on this one.
Cupid got the bitch bouncing off the walls like acoustics. Opened up the safe in the floor. We used toothpicks. A bomb on the GI floor. My man proofed it. Chasing him as a hitman with manners. Blood on his hands, still out the door. Banana, a hole in his arm. He not at the bandana. He lied, blew a bogey and smiled right in the camera. Oh man, let's go. Supreme Clientele. Hey yo, free scale, red snapper, scales in the skeleton. I can get right with God and go back to hell again. Play operation with your bones like a skeleton. Bust 50
Don't like that line. I could get right with God and go back to hell again. Repent that one. Repent, Ghostface.
I'm in the air like a fly cologne. Rub two rocks together, give birth to one stone. Line you up like a chakra, nigga, a silk doctor. Fermented like Asian teas and French boxes. Prose calligraphy scripted, written in gold. Biting, forbidden, hitting, spitting in glass holes. We wore graffiti jackets. I miss Mr. Magic. Imagine him, fuck you niggas before arrogant lines. Paisley Starks has been captured. Woke him up, J.E.T in his drawers with one ratchet.
Alright, with that song right there, definitely I feel like if you're an old school listener of Wu-Tang, especially Ghostface, I feel like that one was definitely dedicated to more of a OG listeners, in my opinion. Just the beat, the way, the flow. I mean, obviously coming off the skit was sort of kind of like, yo, Ghostface is in the building. He's about to go off on some like rap shit, and obviously that song comes on. One thing that I noticed about the album is that the songs are very short, and that's very rare for like somebody in the 90s or like a 90s artist to have these tracks to be less than 2 minutes. Very interesting. Next track we got is Beatbox. And this is the 11th track. Obviously, that'll be part 1. And then part 2 will be the other 11 tracks.
Take it uptown one time. Yo, Ghost, I need you to take it uptown one time. I want you. New Ghostface. I want you. New Ghostface. Introduce myself. My name is a big star. Hey, yo, shorty got a fatty. Like getting cream. Party out in Brooklyn, stay. She from Queens. Raekwon, stay shaking the block up. Smell like K.I.L.E. That's from the top up. She's living the best life, looking to get rocked up. Big door knockers with a name in the middle. Sweatpants, ass like jelly, it's all jiggle. Certified grown, no wrestling over pickles. The dick don't fit, they calling it a quiddle. She about 5'4", 5'6", bad with dimples. She ain't with that arguing shit, she mad simple. She get fly like it's she hold it down like it's
Yo, Ghostface, with them all that, baby.
I know the big shit, the third floor is
I
crazy.
need that new MCM bag, cream and navy. Can you buy that for me, pretty tone?
Bitch, you crazy. I got that red devil dust from 116. Stepped off the D train at 12:15. Saw a pretty girl.
I like the way that the beat drop was pretty cool.
That polo red rugby's on fire. Hey, you passed me, that's a tall mistake. The way you jingling, baby, glass floors are break.
Oops. He said, plus my name is Tone Starks, not the Frosted Flakes. Because, you know, the tiger, Tony the Tiger. It's pretty funny right there.
Rock a baseball hat with a cold bang. Go front cream, honey in her own lane. Straight off the block, shorty made her own name. She get fly like it's she hold it down like it's you can't really tell her. Let's go. Now we went all over the 5 brothers. We went all over the 5 brothers. On to we're through. Feel like I'm in a time machine. I want to take it back to like 88, 86, something like that.
All right, so with that song right there, definitely one of the most experimental beats in the album for sure. I mean, that beat was just all over the place. Very interesting beat though. I definitely messed with it. Overall, the track was cool. Even everybody who hopped on that track and had like little bits of ad-libs in here and there. I mean, that chick only had like 4 or 5 lines until Ghostface came back. So very interesting track right here. Beatbox obviously taking it back to a time where it was just like, doof, 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 doof. You know, very interesting, very interesting. Definitely mess with it. Again, the next track we got here is called Rap Kings. That'll be for part 2 though. So part 1, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Let me know down in the comments which is your favorite song of part 1. And yeah, catch you on the next one.